An innovative partnership helping people who are visually impaired to experience a new exhibit at the Contemporary Art Center.
Reporter Louise May explains how the Clovernook Center is making art accessible for everybody.
Tim McEachern began life blind in his left eye and gradually lost all his vision. But that doesn't stop him from relating to a work of art.
We have people sitting in front of a radio that's kind of built like black people used to think of radios and things of that nature as furniture.
The Contemporary Art Center teamed up with Clovernook Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired to improve the way people who are blind and low vision experience a new exhibit on the work of Robert Colescott.
The first line of our mission is art and the creative process belongs to all people. And one of the things I will say here is that the staff at the CAC is really dedicated to that mission.
Instead of simply looking at paintings,
Colescott created this painting after a Vincent van Gogh painting titled The Potato Eaters.
Shawnee Turner uses audio recordings to explain the artwork.
This rendition copies Van Gogh's composition, but changes the figures to resemble 19th and 20th century racist cartoons.
Clovernook Center developed Braille descriptions and the recordings for the exhibit.
It's so important because museums are really quite empty when it comes to providing for people who are blind or visually impaired. There's not a lot of Braille, there's not a lot of audio, there's not a lot of tactile graphics.
If you go by yourself, you may as well forget it because you can't see. You know, when you go to a museum, a lot of stuff's behind glass, off limits to touch.
McEachern says the new materials make all the difference.
The audio actually, as we stood in front of the painting, invited us into the painting to get a feeling for the characters or other images that were in the painting so we could almost feel like we were there.
Turner says the new materials help the CAC deliver on its mission that art belongs to all people.
It was really beautiful to really hear the depth at which they were really thinking through the pieces and understanding it and feeling it. And honestly, that's what I've wanted.
Lucy May, 9 on your side.
The Contemporary Art Center is one of 10 museums that Clovernook Center is working with to make art that is more accessible for people who are blind or visually impaired. Learn more about that work and how blind people are involved in it right now. Lucy's digital story is on WCPO.com.